primarily, what are the kind of complaints or incidents that usually get reported?
So in the like last 3 years, because we have been extensively working on different kinds of grievances, the extensive use of social media is like rising among students, and that might be the reason the cases of online bullying and online harassment is increasing like day by day. The Even the verbal abuse, the report of verbal abuse is increasing, and it's not just in one institution. Like nationwide, the cases of online bullying is increasing very much, and people just like it and even it's being like very challenging to address this kind of issues, because we actually are not sure about who actually is harassing the other person. uh, because what happens is that people think that the person who is using the social media and the person who is actually being bullied is the reason that they are being bullied, and that's why it's very like the cases are increasing, but the cases being reported formally is not there. Even if we like have made sure that everything will be confidential, things will be like between the complainant and the person who is looking after it, there are things in place. But the problem is that we know this kind of things from informal channels. They come and share about it just as a problem, but as you said, like the problem has been increasing, but unfortunately and sadly the report is does not like get filed, and that's one of the cases, not just in education institution, but overall in general as well.
Given that that's the theme of Unware, we are trying to look at everything that we've done in the past, but also trying to look at solutions. What do you think are some of the key things that we should keep in mind? Maybe Swechha, you can go first, and Bhavna, then you can go.
Sure, sure. Yeah, so I think along with more stronger and inclusive policies, I think there needs to be and a lot of education and awareness within institutes, that addresses sexual harassment, or topics around sexual harassment like power, identity, inclusion, diversity, and so forth. That's also what we are working towards. And we've also realized that in creating those policies and awareness programs, there's also that need to incorporate experiences from different identities who are from diverse, intersectional, or marginalized background. And finally, I think there's a really strong need for collaborations within organizations, within various education organizations, because I don't think we can work, tackle this in isolation. So there needs to be a broader collaboration, maybe like, inter country collaboration also, and learning from each other and learning from, our experiences, and moving forward, because no matter how far we've come, it's still a long battle to go forward.
All right. Thank you for sharing that. Bhavna, do you have any other thoughts also?
Yeah, so adding on to what Switch has shared, I would just say like the engagement in active learning is really, really important. And when I say active learning, it means like taking the responsibility of our own learning, because most of the time what happens is that we really look forward to the other person or the like some other institution coming to us and then delivering a session or something, and some other person initiating the conversation, some other person reporting the incident, but we're really, really hesitant when it comes to us. Taking the responsibility of our own active learning and trying to because these policies keep on updating, even the issues like all of this even the sometimes what happens is the term in itself becomes very vague and difficult to understand, and just taking that initiative of like learning a new word related to it, or what does that particular code of conduct says about it, by ourselves means so much more, so that when this kind of conversation happens, happens, we can like add on to what we've already learned. And the other thing that is really important in case of grievance handling, because we have been really trying to work on it so much, is that having a very robust and thorough like code of conduct when we are establishing or onboarding any person, so that when these things are in place, we really know how to move forward and address any kind of like challenges or any kind of issues like this grievances come up front. Because how much we try, this kind of cases might come, and having a very thorough code of conduct will be helpful than just hoping that everything would be fine and living in a very romanticized and fantasized world. We really hope that this kind of issues not to happen, but then when things happen, how to address that becomes really important. So having a very robust code of conduct in any education institution is very important. So yeah, these are the things, Sivangi.